Good evening, class. I want to welcome you to my persuasive speech. Tonight I'll be talking about the importance of giving back to your community. It is a great passion of mine to persuade people the importance of giving back to their community. There are a number of opportunities that you could do that does not involve having to spend money out of your own pocket. You can go to your local animal shelter. You can volunteer walking a dog, the cats, bathing them, brushing them, cleaning their kennel, and if you so desire, to bring them a bag of food. I encourage everybody to at least give that project a try. It's simple and it's fun, and sometimes you can learn a new skill or learn about a new animal that you may not have known about. You have Meals on Wheels where you can deliver food to the elderly who may not be able to get out and get a meal. You can volunteer at your local hospital. Another interesting website that you might be interested in taking a look at is volunteermatch.org. And you can type in your zip code and it will tell you what areas of need are needed in your community or where you can go to volunteer where you would be needed. One of my favorite places is to volunteer at the Samaritan Center. Yearly, I help them with their dinner fundraiser. I try to volunteer at the hospital or at the local animal shelter. I think that once you start by just making it a date, just 1 hour out of a month, how much more that could progress. You will find so much enjoyment in it, and not even for your own self, but for the other people that you are making happy is just incredible. Some of these people, all they just need is a helping hand out in the yard, whether it's raking leaves or shoveling snow or watering plants. Another good way to donate is if you have items that you no longer use, bed sheets, shoes, clothing, kitchen utensils, or if you go to the grocery store and you spend an extra 75 cents on a can of beans that you could donate to a local food pantry. All of this adds up, and if you can imagine the size of Clinton having a population of 10,000 people, if everybody donated 1 hour a month, that's 10,000 hours in 1 month, and that goes a long way. You can go to the Missouri State homepage. You can see about volunteering to pick up our roadways in the state of Missouri. You could even organize a group, and there could be a memorial sign that you would like to put to honor somebody. My nephew committed suicide a couple years ago, and we have a sign out in Lee Summit on 291 Highway where we pick up a stretch of highway there by the cemetery and we pick up the litter and the debris there. There's many abandoned buildings where there's unwanted things. If somebody just goes and you organize a group and everybody meets over there and picks that up. Or new building areas going up, like new schools. The Hawthorne Bank volunteered to put a new flower garden around by the new high school sign. All these things just are a feel good. They make you feel good. They look good on a resume. And like I said, it does wonders to the people that you're helping. You might not be a person that needs something right now or today. But that doesn't mean in the future you won't. It doesn't mean in the future some of your family members or closest friends won't either. I want to mention one of what I feel is a huge accomplishment. I work at the bank, And we ladies constantly talk about food recipes and share recipes. And I thought, that is so clever. We all bring such wonderful different dishes to eat. We talk about these recipes. Why don't we make a recipe book? I organized a group of about 5 or 6 gals. We put a note out through the banks that we needed recipes. We went around town and we collected donations for different size ad pages in the back of our book to defray the cost of the cookbook. We then uh, learned that we could have a discount if we typed our own individual recipes. So between our ads and typing our own recipes, we saved a lot of money. We ordered 1,000 books and we sold these books, which are pretty thick books. They have several recipes in there for $10 a piece. I wanted to have a book that was affordable for everyone. So that's why we went with the price. From the start to the finish, from my time when I got volunteers and organized a group, collected the recipes, the ads, sent the book off for publication, received the books back. We saved money by going and picking our own books up over in Olathe, Kansas. And by selling them, we were able to do this all in a span of 3 months. In that 3 month time, we raised $10,000. $9,000 we selected to give to the Samaritan Center and $1,000 to our local animal shelter. $10,000 goes a long ways. I'm ready to do another cookbook. I can't say so much for my group that I had organized is ready to jump quite back into the cookbook, but there are several ideas out there. You could have a community dog wash. Um, get people together to pick up and discard of unwanted things. Donations. Even if you went door to door for one day and said, is there anything that you would like to get rid of that you don't use anymore that somebody else might be able to? You could have a, a fundraising drive like that. You could have a drop off point, or if somebody couldn't come to your drop off point, that you'd be more than willing to pick it up for them. I think that it is very, very important that we take care of each other. We might not always have this wonderful government that can give us our subsidies. We might have to resort for neighbor to neighbor looking out for each other. I love my neighbors greatly. I would do anything for them. And I know that they would for me. We're extended family. And that's the nice thing of living in a smaller community where you can feel that extended family. So tonight I persuade every one of you to reach out your helping hand for just 1 hour out of a month. Thank you, class. I've really enjoyed this online speaking class. I've enjoyed watching every one of your speeches. You're all wonderful speakers in work. And have a great summer. Thank you.